guys. Today is brought to you by DiveFans.com. It's a new app. If you want to find the coolest dive bars, Newport Beach, Costa Mesa, California, America, go to DiveFans.com. Hey guys, welcome back. It's Hammer. Happening now, right? Hey, today I've got it's a very interesting, cool show. I happen to like dive bars, and I hope all of you do. And we've got some really cool dive bars in Newport Beach. And I'm hanging at one. You guys might know this place. It's called Cassidy's. They got great burgers, by the way. And I don't know what this chick was thinking, but this totally hot, incredible chick walked up and she slid me her number. And she's here with us today. Brandi, how you doing?
I'm doing great. Slid you my number, huh?
Was that an accurate statement?
Oh, it's precious. I am actually really excited to be here, and I'm glad that I met you in the dive bar.
Well, what's really cool about this, guys, is she's our newest cast member. She's going to be here. You're going to see her every week, hopefully, that she's in town. When she's in town, she's going to sit in and let us know what's going on. Brandi and I met a few times, and seriously, guys, at a dive bar. And we became good friends, didn't we, Brandi?
We did.
And she decided to do the show. So what are we gonna do today on the show, Brandi?
Currently, we are licking our wounds, and we're having a little hair of the dog, and
hence the sunglasses.
Yeah, we're all got the sunglasses on because we're a little ugly in the face from yesterday.
Well, I heard you did quite a few, you were doing oysters yesterday?
Oysters yesterday.
How many did you guys do?
We ordered 178.
Oh, those poor oysters.
Oh my gosh, there were so many. I put down probably 12, but everybody else was really just kind of going for it.
So did you stay true to your beer diet, or what did you hit yesterday?
Oh, no. I did not. I did not stick with the beer yesterday. Probably should have. Had a couple of dirty martinis, a couple of glasses of wine, a couple of vodka sodas after that. Brutal.
So you woke up this morning feeling
like I
need those sunglasses.
Spent the night with Guns N' Roses or something.
Hey, that would have been a good night. Troy, are you going to jump in here? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'd love to. I didn't think you could possibly find a better looking co-host than me, but you have done so on our beautiful girl, Brandi. So Brandi, I welcome you as well. So cool to be working with you.
Oh,
thank you.
And let's get rid of the glasses now.
Yeah,
we can drop those.
Better co-host than Troy. Yeah, I searched the world over, dude.
And look what you found. You win. Score.
We got Brandi.
You're welcome.
So guys, today, since Brandi, our love story started at a dive bar, we have to talk about dive bars. I mean, guys, that's the best place on the planet. What do you think, Troy?
Well, we're sitting here in Newport Beach, California, one of the most beautiful places in the world. And there are some really, really high-end bars, restaurants. You can spend as much as you want to spend and look whoever you want to look like. But it's the dive bars that the locals go to. Hammer, you and I know that very well. Brandi, you know that very well. So it's worth talking about. It's more comfortable atmosphere typically, in my opinion, than like getting all dressed up and handing the waiter $1,000. It's just us. It's local.
Well, think about it, guys. When we were younger and we couldn't afford jack, and we're driving that expensive car and living in that one-bedroom apartment with 24 of our best friends. Yeah. Now we live in the $10 million pads on the water, and we go to the dive bars because we're comfortable there.
Yep. That is my comfort zone for sure. I mean, I always dress up, but dress for the job you want. But I can acclimate to any situation. I do like a nice dinner. I do like a nice cocktail. But honestly, I prefer the dive bar scenario. Everyone's very genuine, and it's always just a lot of fun.
I've got a question about that. Brandi, obviously you're a celebrity. You're internationally known. Are you more comfortable in a dive bar than you would be elsewhere because of that? Or is it less people approach you because of that?
Actually, I think probably more people would approach me at a dive bar. But in general, I think, honestly, one way or the other, it's going to happen. So I feel a little more comfortable in that element.
I'm just lazy, guys. I want to put on t-shirts, shorts, and flip-flops, okay? And get on my bicycle and ride to the coolest place that I'm not spending $1 million every day, hence, to have a cocktail. That's the big deal. And, I don't want to be doing that fancy thing anymore, really. I mean, when my bride and I go out, we'll go out and have a nice steak and do that kind of thing. But, for the most part, I just want to get down with the real people.
Well, remember the TV show Cheers?
Oh, yeah.
Right, that was a dive bar. It was like, Norm, everybody knows your name, right? And that's kind of it's a comfortable feeling.
And the beautiful thing about that is Norm was a mailman, okay? You've got your mailmen, you've got your billionaires, you got your millionaires, you've got your woodworkers, you've got your plumbers, you've got your electrician, and that's a great place for us all to hang out together.
A lot of business gets done at local dive bars in Newport Beach. I'll guarantee you. I've done it.
Well, yeah.
I think Brandi and I agree with that one.
It's true,
Yeah.
For me, there's no other better place to go. And I'm telling you, this podcast is brought to you by divefans.com. And I'll tell you something, guys. It's a new thing that's starting. It's spreading like you wouldn't believe, because I want to know when I go into a city, I don't want to do all the tourist stuff. I want to know what the people do and what the real people do. I want to know where they get the good chicken, where they get the good hamburgers, where they get the good cocktails. Don't you guys agree?
100%.
Yeah, I agree too. It's like you go into Santana up the street, look where all the locals are going for food. That's where I am. That's where I'll go.
Right. All you ever hear is on half of these, shows that say, you go to all the mainstream stuff. And half the time the food's bland and it's like, okay, wow, I was there. Oh, I got to see whoever. But I'll guarantee you go down to these dive bars. I mean, we've talked about this a million times. And I've been in the celebrity world, I guess you could call it, for, 30, 40 years. And I see these people in dive bars more than you see them at these fancy places. They'll make a showing and they'll do the fancy thing. But, hey, I met Brandi in a dive bar. By the way, she gave me the wrong number.
That's the title of my new book. That's the title of my new book. I met Brandi in a dive bar.
Yeah, the number
and she gave me the wrong number.
No, the number she gave you starts
how
with...
was that pizza?
Yeah, exactly.
The number she gave you starts with 555.
Extra pepperoni.
Right?
Oh my gosh, what was that movie? Loverboy. Do you remember that?
Loverboy.
Patrick Dempsey.
The video?
He was the pizza man.
Yeah.
Tell me about it. I don't remember that
was
one.
from
No.
the 80s.
I remember just the
was
porn
like a
movie that
gigolo
started.
I don't
or
remember
whatever,
the
but he was
80s, by the way.
Pizza delivery guy, and all the bored housewives were hiring him for, a little.
Yee-hoo.
Nice.
Hello.
Well, come on. It was
Wow.
Patrick. I mean, Patrick was cool as hell.
Well, he was still like, can't buy me love, skinny Patrick Dempsey, but still nonetheless.
So, Brandi, what was your favorite dive bar growing up? Well, you're a Texas girl, right?
I am from Texas.
So there's got to be a lot of dive bars there.
There are, but when I grew up in Texas, I was not old enough to go. I mean, I was
But you
3
did
days
anyway.
old in Mickey Gilly's bar. My folks frequented that place.
But that was one of the coolest dive bars ever.
That was a honky tonk.
Yeah.
Urban
but since
Cowboy.
they did that movie there.
Bud and Sissy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that's right.
I love that movie, by the way.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
Great movie.
Baba Sissy.
That was, and I've seen a lot of his memorabilia sold off.
Oh, really?
I saw it on
Mickey Gillies?
Yeah, a piano and a bunch of his signs because the place burned down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, which was nice job, guys. Hope you got that insurance check.
Yeah.
Well, and Hammer, you grew up, you're from Germany technically, but where'd you grow up?
Nowhere you want to know. And a place that didn't have bars and all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Jail? Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What they make in there? Pruno, right? Is that right? Yeah. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
You got 3 squares a day, no bars. I know where you were.
Now, one meal a day and you share it with a cat. It's one of those deals. No, you know what, guys? It's kind of interesting. Mom, don't get mad at me here, but, Mom and I, that's my favorite drinking partner. And she loves dive bars. All right? And if you're still kicking at that age, I won't say. But every time she comes down, that's her favorite thing to do. Let's go, Hammer, let's go have a beer somewhere, but it has to be a dive bar.
Love her already.
Yeah. I mean, that's the way to do it. Right.
Yeah. Barbara and I are heading off to Cabo next week. And, you got the Giggling Marlin. You got the, what are they all in Cabo? You know them.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember right now.
I know. It's like
the
right
pantry.
The Office.
The Office.
No, I don't know
the
that
office,
one. The
it.
Office, well, I'll be there for sure. Squid Row.
Squid
right,
Row.
all those. So we'll be hitting all those.
Well, you're going down for the big 6-0.
Is that like a street name or something?
I think so. It's like 60th.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yikes.
Yeah, I know. Yikes.
Did you get your AARP card yet?
I have got mail all the time. I get mail all the time to join, and I keep now more often than not. I'm looking at it saying, free set of luggage. Maybe I'll join.
The thing is, at your age, I mean, you buy more. What do they call those things now? Those condos that
condoms. What?
No, I can't even think about
timeshares.
It. Timeshares. Thank you. Yeah. How many of those do you have?
3.
Shut up. Seriously? You have 3. Really?
You can't give that away, man.
Well, I'm using them, so I got 20
Always
people.
a bad deal.
I got 20 people going down. We're
You
going
can
to have a ball.
only go on Christmas Day.
That's true, right?
I've had 2 timeshares, and they were given to me, both of them, and I gave them to somebody
Well, and you
else.
can't give them away.
Scam.
That's the only thing you can do is give them away.
Yeah. So it's like, come on. Don't.
So, Hammer, let me ask you, what are you going to do with dive bars? I mean, it's a great concept. Obviously, Brandi's a fan. I'm a fan.
Big fan.
Where's it going to go? What are you thinking about?
Well, here's what's important, and here's what we're trying to do. I mean, it's social media on this divefan.com. The cool thing about it is, whatever city you're going to, you'll see what these places are really about, and they can be loud and proud. They don't have the money to really advertise as much as these other huge honky tonks. And one of my buddies, Steele, used to own the Yard House. He's got all the money in the world to advertise.
Right.
But these smaller guys like Cassidy's at 47, some of these guys, they don't have that money. So this gives them the ability to reach us when we go to wherever we're going, okay? If it's Texas, Newport Beach, wherever. It gives them the ability for a very, very low fee. Listen, you guys can join the Dive Fan Club for like $10 a month. And you get all the everything that's going on, plus all the specials that are going on at these dive bars. And believe it or not, a lot of these dive bars you can't get into because that line's 10 blocks long. And if you're a dive fan, you got a special, you show them that, you're the first one in line.
So how badly am I going to get beat up when I go to the front of the line with my little card?
A guy like you, you're
It's going to be easy.
I think it's going to be, 6 weeks in intensive, but no, that's just part of it. And there's going to be a separate.
I think it's a
line
great
for that.
idea. Yeah, I love it.
But then at some dive bars, they might say, hey, because you're a dive fan, you get a free pickle. Who knows what you get, right? That's what's so cool about it. It's
Brandi,
Free
what do you
pickle.
think about
That's
free
what all
pickle?
the guys say to me every time I go to a dive bar. Yeah.
Hey, Brandi, I got a free
Hey.
pickle.
I
Hey.
got a free pickle for you.
Yeah, I got a pickle for you. Does it work?
Never. Not
Never?
one time.
Oh.
Not one time. Sorry, guys.
All right. What does work?
Oh, no, that's a good one. What's a good dive bar
a
pickup
broad
line? Let's ask
statement.
Brandi.
Yeah.
What's a good dive bar pickup line?
Oh my gosh, it was funny. This just happened pretty recently. Some guy came over to me and he said, do you like my shirt? I was like, what? Do you like my shirt? And I was like, I don't know, man. What do you
whatever.
want?
It's all right.
You know?
It's a
And he was
shirt.
like, what is it made out of? And I was like, what are you talking about? It's like,
Yeah.
what is my shirt made out of? And I was like, I don't know, cotton. He was like, boyfriend material.
Oh. That's really poor.
Wow. I mean, that
took
guy
the last
hasn't
word
been
to
laid
find
in
it.
It was
years.
clever.
Material.
I feel like it was clever.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is, come on.
Oh, mercy.
I mean, I thought you were going to say he was going to walk up to you and say, hey, that's a nice dress. And you go, thank you. It looked great wadded up in the corner of my bedroom.
Oh, yeah. It looked great on my bedroom floor.
Remember that one?
I've heard that before. Yes. Yes.
I mean, that's better than the T-shirt one.
I mean, I feel like I've heard them all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Troy, what's your best line?
I don't have any.
Tell the
That's
truth.
what your wife told me.
Well, that's why I don't have any, right? No, it's kind of funny. It's like girls get all the lines and guys try to make them up. I don't think guys get lines, do they? I mean, have you been approached by someone saying, "Hey, Hammer," it's like,
well, when you're as sexy as me, it happens daily. I mean, it's, you got to beat them up.
are you doing motorcycle rides on that mustache?
Hey, relax. I'm married here. What do you do? It's just the way it is. Okay?
See, wait, Barb's off camera, right, honey? I don't have lines, do I? No. See, she says no.
Oh, well, okay. So okay, wait a minute. We're getting off subject here, but.
Not really.
Did you ask Barb to marry you, or did she plead to death, or did she ask you?
Speaking of Cabo, I proposed to her in Cabo 27 years ago. Been married for 28 years ago.
28 years ago.
Check me out.
Yeah. You don't even know us.
Southern California, still married. Wow. Hi.
Wow, that's doing pretty good right there.
That is impressive.
Yeah.
Well, it's just because you're poor and you can't afford to get rid of her.
She supports me all the way, baby. Get it? She supports me.
And you married way above your pay grade like me, so it's just the way it works.
I'll leave it that.
Yeah, that's the way it goes. So, guys, listen, it's been great chatting with you guys. Brandi, it's great having you on board. We're going to have a lot of fun times together.
Agreed.
Troy, not so much. But by the way, if you need to buy a house in Newport Beach or commercial property or wherever you want, where do we go, Troy?
Go to me. I've been a real estate broker in Newport Beach for 35 years. TheAgencyRealty.com. You can find me. I sponsor a lot of these shows as well. And thank you for that, Hammer. I appreciate it.
TheAgencyRealty.com. Guys, seriously, I've bought a number of homes from Troy, and I will tell you, it's been seamless. So you got to check that out.
Thank you, sir.
Otherwise, divefans.com. And we want to thank Brandi. We'll see her next time. And I want to thank you guys. If you like the show, hit subscribe, hit that bell. We love you guys. See you next time.